There are so many mornings, more than I'd like to admit to, where my first instinct is to reach for my cell phone and check those notifications I might have missed. Look at what's coming up on my schedule. What are my to-dos? What are my tasks? But spiritual formation begins with orientation, and I'm learning that where I turn my face first determines what I'm rooted in. Our Bible study verse today is from Exodus 33, where Moses stands at a crossroads, unsure of the future, aware of failure, and needing assurance. And God does not give him a plan. God gives him presence. In Exodus chapter 33, verse 14, God says, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." In Scripture, the word for presence is panim. It means face, nearness, orientation. Panim, my face will go with you. That promise tells us something essential. Before God asks Moses to move forward, he reminds him where he is standing. God is not promising Moses a strategy. He is not promising him ease. He is promising himself. In Hebrew thought, presence isn't about location, it's about orientation. To have God's panim is to have his attention turned toward you. It means a closeness, a relationship with him. It means being seen by him and loved. That's why Scripture so often speaks of blessing in terms of the face. The Lord make his face shine upon you, for example, and of sorrow in terms of the face being hidden. So when God says, "My panim, my face, will go with you," he is saying, I am not turning away. I am still with you. My gaze remains on you. That word, panim, or face, or presence, has been reshaping how I think about a rule of life. I'm learning to practice something very simple. Before I turn my face toward my tasks, I turn my face toward God. Not to ask, or to perform, or to fix, just to orient myself toward God. Sometimes that prayer is a few quiet words. Sometimes it's a quiet breath. Sometimes it's a psalm, receiving his presence before anything and everything. As I walk the prairie, I'm reminded that God's creation knows this rhythm too. Wild sumac grows in harsh, dry places where other plants struggle. It survives because beneath the soil its roots spread out wide, reaching for hidden moisture. The visible resilience above ground comes from that unseen depth below. What we see above ground, the resilience, the growth, the ability to produce seed heads that feed winter wild birds, is made possible by depth below it. That's what God's presence does for us. When we begin the day by turning our face toward God, we are choosing depth over the world's false urgency. We are letting our life draw from something deeper than circumstances, demands, or drought. Prayer becomes the act of sinking roots into God's presence that goes with us through the day. My new rule of life is this: orient toward God before starting any task. I pray, I root myself in his presence. So today, before you turn toward your responsibilities, before you face the demands waiting for you, pause. Turn your face toward God, who sees you. We are made to move forward in his light, his strength, and his loving presence.